Hey everybody, it's Will. I wanted to do a video for you real quick today and show you the knives of the week. Actually, I'm going to be doing two this week. Funny story, I had a bit of a crazy shopping spree on one of my suppliers' websites that I buy tools off of. So I need to offset those costs. So I'm going to actually release two knives this week. They're both Wharncliffes, and you'll have your option of a Mark 10 Standard and a Mark 10 Elite. Now, the Elite's going to come in a Pelican case, a nice hard case for the actual knife itself. Standards and premiums, of course, come in a nice padded zipper case. Still nice, pretty much industry standard. But when you go with the Elite, you get a little bit extra in terms of the packaging goes. So we'll talk about the Elite in just a second. Let me show you the Standard. These are actually going to be two Wharncliffes, and so these are often requested blade shape for me. A lot of people are always asking me for Wharncliffes. They're super popular right now, and they're fantastic for most utility tasks. I think a lot of people have kind of come around to liking this sort of straight edge design. Now this one here is relatively plain, not a whole lot going on here. It's simple, but at the same time it's very elegant. So the frame here is bead blasted, and it has black G10 scales with red G10 for the backspacer and pocket clip. Very nice smooth G10 on this particular one here. You can see, of course, the tolerances are all super tight. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on here as far as like exotic materials or finishes go, but it is everything is super well finished and very, very tightly built. So you're going to get the really nice build quality of these with the Mark 10 Standards. Now this, of course, like I said, is a Wharncliffe blade. Now it has a satin finish on the flats here, and then this is bead blasted here on the bevels. A hand crowned spine on it, and that's actually both of these spines technically. And then of course you have the beveled sides to the thumb ramp here, all the A2 paraphernalia going on here. Like I said, fairly simple, not a whole lot that's super crazy or anything like that. Just a very, very nice, well-built Wharncliffe Mark 10. The action's really nice. It's super snappy. This is a very, very nicely made knife. It's just, like I said, it's at a price point that is a lot more attractive to a lot of people, and it's more basic finishes that you're not going to have to worry so much about scratching up or anything like that. So let's set this one aside here. That is the Standard. That'll be up for sale on my website, $700 for that one. This is the Elite. Let's have a look at this one. It's also Wharncliffe. This one is a little bit more, just a little more handwork went into this guy here. So you'll notice that it's got a fully textured frame on it first off, and of course we've got layered G10 CF scales here going on. Nice lime green coloration on the ano here on the faces. On the sides it's actually gold, so I went back and I retextured the edges here to give it kind of a two-tone look. I've got translucent jade green for the backspacer and clip, which I think looks really cool with it. It's almost, reptilian in a way. But that texture, I think, is really pretty cool. And you can see that there's the jeweling on the inside. Now, the Standard doesn't have jeweling. This has got jeweling. And blackened hardware here with a titanium anodized pivot screw. And here's a blade. Now this is an acid washed blade, so this is going to be a little less expensive than some of the Elites out there, but this is a fully acid washed Wharncliffe. A little bit of oil on there, just to protect it. Now what you'll notice is this one here has a swedge. It's a little different from the other one. I hand grind my blades so I can kind of add and delete features whenever I want to. So that one's got a swedge. Thins out the tip just a little bit, makes it a little bit nicer for pierce cutting. But not a whole lot different there. This one here is an S35VN. That's in CPM 154. I forgot to mention that. So overall, super nice knife. This particular color is just, I can't capture it on the camera because it's kind of dark and rainy and overcast right now. I'm trying to get as much natural sunlight coming in here as possible, but at the same time, I can't capture the natural beauty of the color that's going on with this frame. It is just unreal, and I wish I had a little bit more sunlight it looks really, really good, guys. I mean, it just does not translate on camera, but it is a magnificent color. It just looks great. And with the black blade on there, I mean, this thing is just, it is stunning. Very, very nice knife. So these will both be up. This one here is going to be $11.50, so a little more expensive. You're getting a lot more in terms of fit and finish. A lot more exotic finishes. You know, like I said, the frame on this one took for freaking ever. You know, the blade finish is a little bit more intensive with the acid wash, but really you're paying for extra blade steel, you know, nicer blade steel. You get nicer finishes here, a little bit more exotic handle materials, etc. The Mark X Standard, great option. If you're not wanting to go out and spend over $1,000, this is kind of a good way to go. You're going to get all the same tolerances, really nicely fit knife, super tight, but at the same time, great flipping action, and you know, just very, very nice. So, want to give you guys a quick look at that, put it on video for you, and these are going to go up for sale at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Today is the 2nd of November, 2015, and definitely check out my website, www.willmooncustomknives.com. If you're looking for a particular configuration for Black Friday, that's the 27th of November, please feel free to email me. I'm still at this point trying to get both Mark X's and Mark 8's. You know, with all the crazy stuff that's going on right now, I'll actually be in the Bahamas next week until the middle of the week after that, because a friend of mine's actually getting married in St. Thomas. But after I come back from that trip, it's going to be just crazy, you know, build as much stuff as I possibly can. So if you're looking for a particular configuration, feel free to email me, and I'm going to make it availability as best as I possibly can for the Christmas season. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate you guys keeping me employed. I know I say this all the time, but thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. So I'll leave you with that. See you later, guys. Bye.